Hi, my name is Akankshya Upadhyay and I am your English instructor. In today's class, we will solve the grammar portion of Unit 12, which is expressing inability. Let us begin. In this class, we are going to learn about connectives. So what is a connective? Connectives are words that join one part of text to another. They connect and relate sentences and paragraphs. So two paragraphs and two sentences are connected using connectives. Connectives ensure the logical flow of ideas as they show relationship between paragraphs and sentences. So two sentences are related through connectives. For example, now let's see few examples of connectives. Let's see few examples of sentences joined by using connectives. The boy is running because the dog is chasing him. Now here we have two sentences. The first one is the boy is running. So this is a sentence. The other sentence is the dog is chasing a boy. So the dog is chasing him. This is another sentence. Now here, because it's connecting these two sentences, hence it's a connective. We have one more example. Next sentence is our teacher is punctual, therefore he is always on time for class. So here, our teacher is punctual is one sentence, and another sentence is he is always on time for class. Now these two sentences are connected using therefore. So in this sentence, therefore is the connective. Now connectives can be classified in terms of their usage. We will quickly go through them now. Connectives are classified in terms of their usage. Now first we will go through the use of addition. So in a sentence, if you need to add your thoughts, you use the addition connectives. The connectives for addition class are and, also, further. So the addition connectives are and, also, further, furthermore, moreover, in addition, etc. An example using addition connective is I decided to get a new pair of pants for my travel in addition to the one I got a week ago. Now here are two sentences. I decided to get a new pair of pants. And the other sentence is I already got one a week ago. So these two sentences are connected using in addition. So in addition is the additional connective that we're using. Next classification is according to time. The words are next, afterward, finally, at least, subsequently, meanwhile, etc. Now let's see an example. After going over several options, I finally decided to buy a packet of chocolate as birthday present for my sister. So here we use finally as the time connective. Next we have sequential. These are the words we use as the sequential connectives. So it's first, second, hence, next, to begin with, before, gradually, etc. So the example is, so this is an example for sequential connectives. First, take a pot and pour a cup of water. Next, place the pot on a gas stove. So this is sequential connective because we are telling to do something in sequential order. So when we are describing few steps or something in sequence, we use these kind of connectives. When we need to give some example, we use the example connectives. So these are few words which are used as the example connectives to illustrate, for instance, to be specific, such as, in the same way, etc. And now, let's see one of its use in a sentence. The teacher took her class to the museum to illustrate the importance of art. Now again, here are two sentences. The first one is that the teacher took her class to the museum. And why? To show her students the importance of art. So these two sentences can be made one by using the example connective, and in this case we used to illustrate. Next we have to show any kind of result. We use result connectives. So these are few result connectives. As a result, hence, so, accordingly, thus, since, etc. Now let's see an example. So an example is, it was getting really cold, hence, I put on extra layers on me. So because it was really cold, I put on extra layers on me. So this is a result of getting cold. Putting on extra layers is the result of getting really cold. So we use the result connective, hence. Next we have comparison. For comparison connective, we have the words similarly, likewise, also, like, just as, similar to, same as, or comparatively. The modern formula for carbon dioxide is CO2. Similarly, the formula for ammonia is NH3. So these sentences are showing the logical flow of ideas as they're showing relationship. So similarly, in this context is used to show relationship between these two sentences. The modern formula for carbon dioxide is CO2 is one sentence, and for the flow we use the comparison connective similarly, and then the other sentence is the formula for ammonia is NH3. Similarly is connecting these two sentences. Next we have contrast. The list of connectives for this classification is however, still, although, because of. The list of connectives that fall under this classification is however, still, although, but, yet, in spite of or despite of, while, whereas, etc. We can also use in contrast under this classification. So we can say, in contrast, the laws apply to everyone. Next we have the reasoning connectives, and the words are for, because, since, as a result of, etc. I couldn't reach school at time because of the heavy rain. So there is a reason behind why I couldn't reach school at time. And that reason can be expressed using the reasoning connective. So I couldn't reach school at time. This sentence is connected through because, and then the other sentence is, or the reason is, the heavy rain. And we have one more connective, that's the summary connective. The words that can be used are to sum up, in short, therefore, as I have said, etc. So an example is, I drink a lot of water, therefore I have a glowing skin. Let's move towards the exercise and then fill in the blanks with the appropriate type of connectives. Now let's start filling in the blanks. Dash of heavy rain, I got stuck in jam. Now you need to mention or you need to keep a connective here so that the meaning of the sentence is clear. This sentence requires a reasoning connective because the sentence is trying to say that a person got stuck in jam because of the heavy rain. So here we can use because as the reasoning connective. Because of the heavy rain, I got stuck in jam. Next we have, everyone trusts you, you are reliable. So again, everyone trusts you and we need a reason, and here the sentence requires a reasoning connective to join the sentence. The reason behind everyone trusting a person is that the person is reliable. So here we can use because again. Everyone trusts you because you are reliable. Next we have, he is unable, he deserves help. So here we need to use the resulting connective. He is unable, and that's he deserves help. He is unable, resulting in deserving help. So here we can use the resulting connective. So we can write so. He is unable, so he deserves help. So this makes correct sense. Next we have, we forgot our homework. The teacher warned us to submit by tomorrow. So again, we need the resulting connective here because after forgetting the homework, the result was that teacher warned us to submit it by tomorrow. Now here we can use so and we can also use hence. So let's try hence. We forgot our homework, hence the teacher warned us to submit by tomorrow. You can use so here. You can also use hence. Or you can also say thus. So remember, we had a list of connectives for each classification, so we can use any of them. And finally, you are polite, you are liked by everyone. So again, we can use because here because this is a reasoning sentence. You are liked by everyone and the reason is you are polite. So we can say because, but since we've used because so many times, we can also use since. So since you are polite, you are liked by everyone. However, you can still use because here. Because you are polite, you are liked by everyone is equally correct as this sentence. Next we have, it is dangerous to go there, the broken glass. So again, we need a reasoning connective here to connect these two sentences because it's dangerous to go there and the reason is the broken glass. So we can say, it is dangerous to go there because of the broken glass. Next, we listen to others, we can develop patience. So we can say, we listen to others so that we can develop patience. So this sentence is basically trying to answer why. Why do we listen to others? In order to develop patience. Next we have, get respect, we need to respect others first. So here we can say, in order to get respect, we need to respect others first. Next we have, she was ill-mannered, she did not correct herself. So here we need a contrast connective, and so we can say she was ill-mannered, however, she did not correct herself. Again, we have one more sentence where we can use the contrast connective. Such questions, we were able to secure good marks. So we know that the question is trying to say that the questions were tough. So we can say, despite of such questions, we were able to secure good marks. And finally, penguins have wings, they can't fly. Again, this is another contrast statement we have. So we can say, although penguins have wings, they can't fly. Now next, we have an exercise where we need to join the pair of sentences using appropriate connectives. The sentences are, Angrita went to university, she wanted to get admission. Now these two sentences need to be joined by a reasoning connective. As we know, the reason behind Angrita going to the university is her want to get an admission there. So we can say, Angrita went to university because she wanted to get admission. So in this sentence, because is the reasoning connective. Next we have, Neetu went to the bazaar, she could buy her new dress there. So again, we need a reasoning connective here, because as the reason behind Neetu going to the bazaar is that she could buy her new dress. So we can say, Neetu went to the bazaar so that she could buy her new dress. So here, so that is the connective that we have used. So we have, the sun was very hot. Supreme did not take out his umbrella from his bag. So for this sentence, we will require a contrasting connective. So we know that sun was very hot, and even though the sun was very hot, Supreme did not take out his umbrella from his bag. So let's write it down. So we have, even though the sun was very hot, Supreme did not take his umbrella out from his bag. So here we're using the connective even though to connect two sentences. So here we've come to the end of our class. The homework question for today's class is to fill in the blanks. The first question is, dash, your sister is very smart, she can manage her time. So here you can use a reasoning connective. So you can say reasoning connective as, we know that your sister can manage her time. The reason behind it is that your sister is very smart. So use a reasoning connective here. Next we have, you should go for eye checkup. Your eyesight is poor. So again, your eyesight is poor is the reason why you should go for checkup. Next, he was well behaved. He was praised by all. The reason behind everyone praising him was his well behavior. And then we need to join sentences using appropriate connectives. First one is, Raja Babu is asking for help. He is feeling dizzy. So again, use reasoning connective to join these two sentences. Next, Abdul stopped doing his homework. His mother asked him for help. So here you can use a resulting connective to join these sentences. And here we come to the end of our class. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or anything that you wish to share with us, please feel free to write to us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thanks for watching.